Hi guys, thanks for joining me. Today I am going to make your life easier and save you money by sharing with you my top 6 RV decorating hacks. Because when you're decorating an RV, there's a lot more to consider than when just decorating a regular sticks and bricks home. Are you ready? All right, let's get started. Hack number 1 is start with what you have. When Eric and I were on the hunt for our RV, we were keeping in mind that we didn't want to do a total overhaul. So we were looking for color schemes that we would find acceptable to work with and decorate with. And so this RV, for example, had blue seats and some other blue things throughout. So that sounds like a great color. We both like blue. Betty's blue, if you guys remember. So we thought we would go ahead and start by decorating around the color scheme. Now, another thing you might remember if you've seen our original RV tour video is our walls. Our walls had a textured wallpaper on them. It was kind of a cream color with some stripy things. Well, guess how you can easily and inexpensively get rid of that? Instead of having to strip the wallpaper, which is very time extensive and very frustrating from what I hear from most people, Eric was simply able to use a couple of good thick coats of Kilz paint primer before putting on our original blue color that we chose. And I thought it really tied things together too. When you're living in a small space, of course, you want to keep things tranquil. And again, blue is a lovely color for that. Now, hack number 2 is going to be thinking about weight. Now, I know we've mentioned weight management before in some of our other videos, but it's really important because when you think about miles per gallon and how your RV's engine is going to perform, it's really a consideration that's important. So, how do you decorate using weight in mind? One of the things I like to do is lightweight wall hangings. These things barely weigh anything, but they're so cute, and they blend in beautifully with our environment here. Another thing too, pillows. I love pillows. I wish we could have more, but we don't have room. And again, another easy way to decorate. Here you can see our original RV upholstery, and it's a cute blue pattern. And a way to accentuate that is by adding some pillows. Now, not only is this a pillow, but this is actually, I really like the tassels on this pillow, but I didn't like the pillow itself, so I was able to find some cute pillowcases on Etsy and had them shipped to me last year. So a great way to pull it together. And another thing too that I've used pillowcases for is decorating over here. This is actually a pillowcase, but it kind of looks like a little tablecloth for my ottoman. And now that you've seen my ottoman, we're going to talk about the third hack, and that's dual purpose items. So not only is this ottoman, well, you can see it's sitting right here between us. So this particular model, this is a Coachmen Centera. It didn't have a console. So, you know, we didn't have any place to really put like our sunglasses or our phones or what have you when we were driving, things we wanted to keep handy. So that acts as our console. But in addition to that, this is storage. And so for me, this is where I keep a lot of our extra shoes. There's no floor space around here to put a lot of things, so this is a handy dandy place. And if we have somebody coming to visit, voila, it's extra seating. And it's actually really comfortable. The next dual purpose item I'd like to talk to you about is our couch cover. Now, when I first started looking for a cover for our RV couch, it was really difficult for me to find a cover that was the right size. And in addition to that, it was really difficult for me to find any covers that I really liked very much. So this is not just a couch cover, but it's actually a queen size blanket. And of course you could pick any kind you like, but this one's really nice. This used to be on our bed, and then when it got to be warm, and this actually takes up quite a bit of storage, I decided let's put it out here. And it worked out great because when we have guests come stay with us, voila, dual purpose. It's now guest bedding. All right. The next thing we're going to talk about, hack number 4, is think movement. Now, unlike many homes, this one moves, and we actually drive quite a lot. So you have to think about what's happening to your decorations while you're moving and you're on the highway. There's lots of vibration, and not only do you not want your house wrecked, but you got to think about safety too, right? So one of the things that we have grown to love in our household is Velcro. Okay, people, embrace the concept. Now, our rugs are all Velcroed down, and not only that, but most of our pictures and things are also Velcroed down. Over here, this one, that one, other items, our artwork, all Velcroed down. And the great thing about Velcro is it doesn't rattle. So when you're in here, again, I've mentioned this in our previous videos, you really want to make sure that you're remembering to lock everything tight so you're not listening to buzzing and rattling noises when you're driving down the road. Another noisy, high vibration item in a lot of RVs are the blinds. And traditionally RVs will come with some metal blinds, and boy do they make a lot of noise. They're very rattly, very distracting while you're on the road. And so we have these blinds that we got at RecPro, and I love these because they filter out a lot of light, and so it keeps it a lot cooler in here. And another thing that Eric has done to make sure there's less vibration is we've placed the little felt pads that go on the bottom of your furniture onto the wall between the metal parts of the blinds, and we don't ever hear anything when we're driving, so that's awesome. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is hack number 5. We have to think about comfort. We're living in these homes, right? Small or big, our RVs are our homes, and we need to be comfortable living in them. So one of the things that I did is add these little seating areas. So I know a lot of times people are just sit straight back right here in their RV chairs, but I think it's nicer if you can lounge, right? So you could always have a favorite book. You can check out your phone, look out the window. And again, what am I using here? Some simple and inexpensive pillows. And again, you can change them out. You know, when it's a different season, change up your colors. Different mood, change up your colors. And when you do, you don't have to worry about breaking the bank. Another way we keep comfortable is with our choice of shades in the back. Now, we've chosen to get these particular shades from Select Blinds, which I like them because they do have lots of options, and they're also really inexpensive. But look, it actually blocks out a lot of light. So whenever we're trying to get some rest in the morning at a campground, yeah, we don't have to worry about getting up as bright and early, although Eric probably would anyway. And he also added, ta-da, again, Velcro to the rescue, little Velcro tabs here, so then we can actually secure it to the walls, and again, no movement. All right, now we've come to the last hack, and this is an important one. Hack number 6, think with your heart. Whenever you have to downsize like you do when you're living in a small space like an RV, you want to have your most precious and sentimental items with you. So, one of my favorite items that we kept from the house was our Kissing Koi plaque here. Now, in our backyard, we had a koi pond with a pergola over it, and this kind of hung right up in the very front of the pergola. And when Eric and I got married, we got married directly under these Kissing Koi, and so it's very sentimental to us, as you can imagine. Hey guys, it's also actually relatively lightweight, so there you go, it checks a couple boxes, but we couldn't leave this behind. Again, very, you know, think with what things you're going to want to look at every day, you know, and think about this. You don't want to have a lot of clutter, because on those traveling days, you have to secure every item. So again, keeping things secured to the wall, you can enjoy it, but you don't have to scramble. It's not going to get broken. It's not going to fall through the vibration of your travels. All right, well listen, if you guys have any other suggestions, please feel free to leave them below in the comments, and I'd love to get back to you on those. And don't forget, we're going to be back on the road soon, so tune in next week and you'll get to see where we end up next. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on down the road.